a couple weeks ago. It's called An Educational, and I thought it's gonna be something like Lolita because it's about an older man, 40 something I think. He is, you know, seducing a 16-year-old, but it's very different, and I don't know, it's really brilliant. The dialogues are so good, and it unfolds so naturally. You don't get, you know, like, I don't know, uncomfortable watching it. It's one of my favorites so far. I mean, at least in this half of the year.
What movie is that? Well, I was doing a lot of talking about perverted pedophile movies lately. Yeah. Did you ever see The Professional? You've probably seen that.
No, I haven't actually.
Nope, not even.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta see that one. That's a really good. You know, it's a really good pedophile movie. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, it's another one. You know.
That's a good way to describe it.
I mean, just yeah, it's good.
And why do we wish to see movies about pedophiles?
It's not that we want to. It's just that there happens to be a very good story about human relationships, and it just happens to be that the human relationship is kind of pedophile-y, but it's just incidental to the story. It's like Romeo and Juliet, just a little fucked up.
Chris, what movie was that you said you saw that was good?
I said The Professional.
I said uneducational.
I like the title anyway. Uneducational is pretty good.
Yeah, but it's not like pedophile-ish because the chick is 16 years old. It's just, I don't know, it's good.
Well, still pretty pedophile-ish. I mean, 16 and 40, whatever. You know.
I liked Hard Candy, but apparently no one else likes it.
Oh, I liked Hard Candy too.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, can't make a contribution there either. I'll be seeing Avatar pretty soon. My neighbor got it, so when he's done with the digital copy.
In my
One of the most overrated movies I've ever seen.
my opinion, Avatar was a good movie, but it was overrated. It was not as great as everybody.
Absolutely.
I've had a couple people actually say it was the best movie of all time, which I do not say that is actually true. It's over.
It was great
Yeah,
in
I'm pretty
3D.
sure I'm gonna hate it.
Yes,
But whatever.
It was a. It's not a bad movie. It's a great movie. Don't get me wrong. It's just not as great as everybody thinks it is. It's not the greatest movie of all time. It's overhyped.
Yeah, well, it's just this whole psychology of movies, I guess. People keep having there's no context. So people just start comparing yesterday to today instead of comparing it to 10 years ago or something. I mean, you think of the great movies, like when was the last time they made something like Apocalypse Now? I mean, movies that didn't rely on special effects, that were really stories.
Yeah, that's what's great about Star Wars was that they were actually physical. The spaceships and shit were actually, you could visually see them. They were real.
Star Wars?
Yeah, you know the models. The ships in the movie were all real models. He shot that stuff on a set.
Yeah, I understand, but it did. Come on. I mean, it wasn't like doing the suspend belief thing. I mean, you were thinking, well, that's one fucked up costume.
Well, the costumes were dateable, but the spaceships themselves, I mean, I really wish that CGI would just fucking die, when it comes to shit like that.
know, the weird thing is when you see the old copies, I don't know whether you notice this too, but that somehow, you know, it starts to degrade, and you start seeing, you know, the image panels, you know, it's like the blue screen breaks down or something breaks down. You see this like square box or Darth Vader ships flying around or something. You're like, what the fuck? You know, it's like, you know, the whole thing is falling apart. Well, I'm just saying, like, Return of the Jedi was a great movie. I mean, you know, it really was a good movie. And, you know, you compare the shit that's on now to those movies, and, yeah, they really do suck by comparison.
I still haven't been able to make it through a single one of the fucking remakes, or the new ones, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, I haven't even tried to tell you the truth. The whole idea of it just pissed me off. I don't want to see a 6-year-old Darth Vader. I mean, that's just, fuck you. You know, I want to see him when he was like 35 and he was killing everybody in sight. I want to see him like a week before Return of the Jedi, or you know what I mean? I want to see him when he's just like strangling everybody who says, you know, fuck Darth to him or something, or says something behind his back, and he like strangles them from like 3 miles away. That's all I want to see.
Okay, they're not remakes, they're prequels, and they aren't that bad. I think the first one was actually the worst one, though, because the annoying character Jar Jar Binks. But to actually discredit them and say they aren't good movies is not true. I actually thought
the acting is terrible, the writing is terrible, the fucking sets are terrible, the costumes are terrible. Everything about those fucking movies is garbage.
I've actually liked
and
it.
There's no way.
Like the Phantom Menace.
There's no way you're gonna make me believe that you know, Yoda is a fucking Jedi master. I mean, come on. You know, he's good at doing the little sit on the toadstool and talk thing, but I don't even want to see him with a lightsaber. Fuck that shit.
Yoda was a badass.
Besides, when the fact that Jar Jar Binks, and I liked the third one.
Yeah, whatever. Yoda wets his pants, but whatever. Enough. We're not talking about the sequels. They suck. Even though I didn't see them, I know they suck.
I don't know why you don't like to see the 6-year-old Darth Vader. I mean, the idea of Anakin is kind of, I mean, with Luke you kind of expect that he has to be brilliant because he's the son of who he is, you know, Darth Vader and the princess, fucking awesome. But with this kid, with Anakin, I mean, he's the son of a fucking slave. He has no connections, nothing with the inside, and yet he's, you know, he's this genius kid.
No, I'm just saying. It's just, you know, I guess like I said, I like to not even have an answer. It's like Darth Vader comes from like he hatched from a walnut somewhere or something. I mean, it's just, you don't even want to know the story of a Darth Vader. It's like Hannibal Lecter. You don't want to see him as a 10-year-old kid. It's just, nah, he came from nowhere.
Now, I'd like to hear how Hannibal Lecter came to be. That would be interesting from a psychological perspective, really.
Rocky, we're talking about movies, so you're not allowed to talk.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right about that. Yeah, maybe I could be Hannibal Lecter. Yay! I'm getting some white T-shirts.
Man, my friend used to do the best impression ever of. He used to like put meat on his face. Like, Clarice.
Yeah, well, that sounds like he's doing the clown version, though.
No, he looked like him was the thing. He had like the big bug eyes and shit, so it was like especially creepy.
By the way, someone corrected me in the text with the movie I mentioned earlier. It's an education, not an educational. I guess the Romanian translation was pretty off.
Yeah, she typed it, an education. Yeah, it'd be better to have an education.